Hello and welcome to the newly rebranded Purebred Sim Racing channel. Previously AMS Oz, but we've been doing so much rally lately, we thought we would rename this one. Got a little bit of a cold, so just ignore my voice. We're in AMS 2 and haven't done one of these videos or a talkie video for a while, so I thought I'd do both. And obviously Riser's come and dropped some new content for us to test out. I've jumped into the AMR Vantage GT4 Evo. We're on a reasonably sized grid, 25, although I think there's up to 47 cars at the moment. Thought I'd reduce it just so I don't get any or too many framing issues. Let's give this a go. We're at Laguna Seca. Oh, I'm so used to pulling the handbrake on at the start there. Let's go. Little Ginetta in front of us. We've got an Audi on the side, or two Audis in front of us as well. Another on the outside. Oh, that poor Ginetta off the start. I haven't actually driven the Audi yet, so I'm going to have to give that a go at some stage. In the GT4s, we obviously... we did the GT3 series where I drove the only Hams Audi. The AI's been reasonably nice to each other here at the moment, which is actually pretty good because it's making them get through the corners, the first few corners, a little bit cleaner, and in response to that, a little bit faster as well. Beamer wants to put up a fight. So I changed a couple of things on the setup with this. The stock setup was very, very aggressive. We've brought that a little bit more to my liking for a Thrustmaster T300 setup, bearing in mind that the Thrustmaster makes a lot of cars feel aggressive. If you're a direct drive user or even a Moser user or a Fanatec user, you're not going to get that same level of aggression, I think. So the stocky might be good for you. We made up 6 spots on the start there, going alright so far. 5 spots. Forgot that it counts the safety car. First impressions are very good, not gonna lie. We've got the tyres up to heat now, so let's take the TC off so we'll get a little bit more of a truism. Sounds good. Cars sound very good. AMS has always kind of done well with sounds. Again, the game is beautiful. I've got a reasonably shitty graphics card, which is a NVIDIA GTX 1660 Super. And this game runs virtually pain-free, which is really good. A little bit of a frame dip there through the corkscrew, but nothing that's noticeable. It's going to defend? No. Oh, it was actually very early on the brakes. That's one thing I am noticing in the last couple of updates. The AI braking is a lot less catastrophic and more predictable. They have longer braking distances, which was a problem all the way up to V1.6.5, I think, where the AI could brake super late. Now we are on 115 on the AI. Oh, no. Oh, saved it. Just, whoa. We grabbed a heap of brake mid-turn there just to try and get the nose in, and it overcompensated. That was nice though. I have to say that slide was really, really good. What was I saying? AI 115. A lot of orange on this grid. Oh, he's defended a little bit there. So this is also the stock AMS, sorry, Riser or AMS2 AI file. I haven't done any playing on this one. Oh, this thing has some absolute balls at the top ends, because that Porsche is reasonably quick, and then once we got in the 4th and 5th gear then, there's no chance. Okay, excuse me. First impressions of the car, very, very good. Very good. Actually, just super impressed with Riser and Automobilista 2 again. I've spent a lot of time in rally games and Gapia, yes, and iRacing of late, and the force feedback in this game is great. Tyre model feels good. There is, I guess, everyone talks about AMS2 slidiness. Don't think it's there. I'll tell you where the only time it's there is if you are exiting a corner on the upshift, which I'm not too sure is fantastic with a semi-automatic or sequential gearbox. But I don't think that's a tyre thing. I think that's a drivetrain differential thing. And that can be tuned out in these cars anyway, so... AMS2 does use a very, very, very low power diff, especially when you compare it to games like LMU with the same car. So if we did this car in LMU, I think the diff lock for the power is up in the hundreds in the Newton meters. In this, I think it's close to 60 or 70, which is very low, which is going to cause that car to rotate under power. Okay, we're getting closer to the top 10 here, so these cars should be spreading a bit more and fighting me a bit harder when we get them, assuming I can get them. There's probably the example of the power diff lock there. It just did want to over rotate itself. Under brakes is good. Feels very, very solid under brakes. Mercedes is a little bit tentative under brakes there, so I had to just drop an extra gear that I wanted to there, but that's okay. Yeah, this is on medium aggression, and I think they're They're just a little tentative at the moment, the AI, so that means that's a good thing. That means I can push that aggro back up. Whereas before on say a high aggro, they were bus ults. They were impossible to deal with. Very good on the brakes. This car feels incredible on the brakes. Looks like they've bopped them pretty well as well, so that's also encouraging. Haven't seen an Alpine yet. Hopefully one of them's on the grid. That's another piece of new content. Germans having a battle. Oh, getting aggressive. The Audi getting aggressive, looking for space. Jesus, game feels good now. Hats off, Rizo. Oh, we're a bit aggressive on the brakes there. We've got into the side of the Beamer. But again, there was a time where he would have turned down too hard and that would have spun me. We made contact, but he did give me space. Tonight, 5 laps to go. See how we go. BMW wants to put up a fight. We were too aggressive on the brakes there. There's never a pass there. So again, if you want to treat these guys like they're human, they certainly race you a lot better than they used to. If you want to treat them like they're bots and be super aggressive and race them like shit, they're probably going to race you like shit. So far they're racing well though. I've given them respect. They certainly have a lot more human-like qualities than they used to. I overbit the throttle. That actually cost me really badly there. I would have had that. Oh, the Beamer got into the side of the McLaren, then decided to block me. Alright, we're going to get you this time. Oh, we've gone too. Oh no, the McLaren's. Oh, you bastard. Mate, give it up. Give up the corner. You've been holding everyone up. Alright, we're good to go. Is that Merc going to have a squeeze? No. Thank God. Foresti in the McLaren. Piss off, mate. We just got locked in. He escorted us both off. Tell you what, you can see how much he was holding everyone up. Oh, shit. Ah! Overcooked it under brakes. That's absolutely atrocious rejoin. Black flag me for that one, please. My didn't realise my right rear was so hot then. Alright, let's put our head down. What's funny is I'm actually chasing Foresti again. It's too aggressive. The brake setup was too aggressive. Driver was being a dickhead. Straight away I fixed my brake bias and that car feels 1,000 times better. No bars on this one, obviously. So, you're going to have to be very mindful of the feedback you're getting and making the onboard adjustments, especially for this car, as they seem fit, because as the fuels come out of this and the race has worn on, I have overheated that right rear tyre a bit. 2 laps to go, we may as well finish the race, so stick with me. Ah! Wrong gear. So now overdriving the car, and it is punishing me for it, so that's really encouraging. There was times, again, with Automobilista 2, in saying that, they're not Robinson Crusoe, there's other games that do it as well. Overdriving the car is the way you drove the car. We've just seen the last few corners where I've been way too late on the brakes, and I'm trying to manipulate it with the throttle and it's not letting me. That's without traction control as well. So I'm having to, be really gentle, especially through that tire, the hairpin there, on the throttle. Otherwise, it is throwing the car, and I'm losing time. Previously, we could absolutely stamp the car out of the hairpin, and it would, respond with just a beautiful drift. And was really quick in doing so. Now, having to be more aware of what the right foot is doing and what that is then also doing to our tyres, which is good. having to engage your brain a bit more as you drive, which is really nice. Back in that rhythm now. Too late. Nice. That was fun. Yeah, again, amazing job, Riser. AI certainly racing better. The car feels great. I'm not going to lie. The proof was in the pudding from what you saw live, but yeah, the understeer oversteer factor is certainly more of a thing in this game than it used to be, especially the punishment on oversteer. You can overdrive the car, but it's not going to murder you, but it's also not going to reward you with a really good lap time. And the impressions of the Aston Martin was really solid. That car felt great for the most part. Brakes really good under brakes, a little bit aggressive under throttle. As I said, that's something we can tune out with the diff. So certainly look at that if you're playing this game and you're whinging about oversteer. Something you can look at for the diff. Probably something we can look at with Caster as well. In saying that, if you are trying to tune that out with the diff, make sure you move up, not down. There's a lot of people saying move down. That's counterintuitive. Move up on the diff. Don't touch the braking diff. But that's just my advice and that's my opinion. Everything with this game and this car, I think, was pretty good, to be honest with you. Certainly stepping up, and they're leveling up each time they go in. I don't want to be someone that hates on iRacing, because I think that game's amazing as well, especially with its online MMO and its stats and everything like that. The force feedback in this is 1,000 times better. Tyre models, I think, are probably getting really close to being similar. What is the difference though is the force feedback is 1,000 times above what iRacing provides in its force feedback setup. So yeah, fantastic in that aspect as well. As I said, not a lot of complaints. A very long video, we're at 23 minutes now, so if you stuck by me and watch me race that and spin that and whinge and then praise it, thank you so much, and thanks for supporting the channel, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.